Hello, welcome to your favorite relationship and marriage channel every seventh.
Every seventh, you're welcome to again today, and we believe it's going to be fun and a better and some inciting information will be passed across. So stay tuned.
Yep. So previously we've been looking at creating an atmosphere for love, an environment for love to thrive. We've looked at in a relationship. We've talked about that concerning marriage, but now I want to bring it down, bring it home. And when we say home, is our relationships around us, our neighbors, church members, colleagues, people that help us, around the house and in different places. How do we relate with these people rather, and how can we create an environment where love thrives and where love is seen, felt? You understand? So that's what we're looking at today.
Yeah, so let's remember that the relationship we create around us really matters. It will determine the kind of place we'll go to next, because the kind of person we will meet next, the kind of, sometimes the kind of, in fact, when God wants to bless you, He will bless you based on your relationship. You understand? You look at it like, okay, how is that possible? The way you relate to people will determine the kind of blessing they will pour on you. You get, if you are not, sometimes if you are not hospitable, sometimes God sends some people to some people to bless them, and at the end of the day, they won't get blessed because themselves they've used their own way of relating to people to chase them away. Especially sometimes the person, some of us, we say some of us, some kind of relationship or some kind of marriages that might have worked or thrive very well never happened. Why? Because you don't manage the first relationship, the first approach to that person very well, and before you know it, you end up losing it. It's very, very important. So, but today we are going to talk on one or two things that we can put to work, and at the end of the day, you see that it's going to work. Especially, these informations that we are putting out must be worked. If you don't work them, it is irrelevant. You get. So when you are getting those tips and you know that you are cutting short in some of these areas, just put one of those things that we'll talk about today into work, and you see that you get better in your relationship.
Okay. So the first thing we're going to talk about, or the first point we're going to talk about, is the issue of talking. And this is synonymous. They say it's synonymous with women, but there's some men that talk a lot too. And we're talking about gossiping. Gossip at work, gossip at church, gossip on your streets. Mind you, there is this saying, and I believe it's true. You're talking about someone, guess what? You're going to be the next subject. You're going to be the next topic at the next discussion when you're not there. So be very careful. So just don't avoid gossip, really. A wise man once said that gossip is when you put your mouth in something, you're talking about something that you do not even have a solution about. And for me, when I came across that statement, it just redefined my perspective, and you'd hardly find me. I try my best not to engage in small talk, petty talk, talking about people. Face other things. You understand? There are more important things of life. So avoid gossip. It harms relationships. And what gossip does is it also changes your perspective concerning a particular person. One thing that I like to do, for instance, is when I meet you, knowing you, I prefer to take the good. You get? So if you've been good to me, I prefer to work with that rather than what people are saying concerning you. I have a good relationship. Why tarnish it with what people are saying? Or what do you think?
Another thing is, nobody can know the person than the person. So the kind of information you need about the person, just go to the person and ask. You get. When people will talk about especially when you want the conversation to be very sweet. Gossip, sometimes they say is a very sweet, you have a very sweet conversation, you just enjoy putting this person down. It's just so fun, like, oh yeah, do you see what happened? Especially mostly ladies, you get. I know my wife will put her hand in her cheek. Okay, so what are we talking about? All right, so it is just very important that don't give room for it at all. Don't allow people to start talking about this person, because if you don't give them the chance, you see that they will move to the next person. So just be the person that gets your facts, but you are not the person that just work with crumbs. Go and get it from the source. If you know, okay, this person is always like this, okay, let me meet this person, let me know this person. So when I know this person, that's it. You get. So it is very important, and that will take us to the next point. That is exercising self-control. Self-control in any relationship really matters. It doesn't matter whatever you're going through. Sometimes it's what they call transfer of aggression, because you are being hurt somewhere. I mean, guy, calm down. Get. Exercise self-control. Don't be this person offend you. Go and meet the person that offend you and fight the person. Stop transferring aggression. You get. Stop assuming that anytime I meet with this person, we laugh, we play. No. Exercise. Understand what is happening. Like I said before,
moods, yeah.
Self-control is we define your level of maturity. We define your level of maturity. So anybody that acts maturely is because they control themselves in this particular situation. You get. So learn to exercise self-control at any point in time. Self-control. We talk about temperament. Our temperament most of the time want to react based on situation. You understand? Sanguine will always want to play. Choleric will want to show itself. You get. Male want to calm down, be the perfectionist and all. You get. All those things are good. They are your own personal thing. Don't impose it on the next person. Just try to know this person, find a better way to relate with this person, and you enjoy your relationship. Yeah. You understand? Every relationship, either marriage, friendship, dating, should be enjoyed. Should be enjoyed, because and good thing about friendship or relationship is that we are coming from different backgrounds. So it's fun.
Like diversity.
Yes, you are not.
It brings variety.
Yes, now you are not just talking to people that are from one. We are all in the same particular background. What's fun there? You get. So it really helps you to get better and grow. So let's just learn to exercise self-control in our relationship.
All right. So exercise self-control. The next tip here is to get to know other people, get to meet people, get to want to be involved, you understand, in people's lives. Now, when I say involved, I'm not saying poke nose. No, I'm not saying put your mouth where you're not supposed to. But I'm just saying get to know people. Bring that human side to life and to you. I know we have so much busy lives these days, and it's crazy that we don't even know our neighbors. We don't know who our neighbors are. We don't know the next person sitting beside us in church. When you turn to give your neighbor a smile in church, why not say, how are you? You understand? Why not say, oh, how are you? How's family? What do you do? You get to know people. So for instance, what helps me is, in church for instance, is I just get to know people. Surface level, nothing too much. But it just might be a 1 minute conversation, and then within that minute you already have some insight into this person's life, and how you get to pray better for this person. So you're praying for people, but you're praying for people you don't even know them. How can you pray for someone you do not know? I mean, how can you pray effectively for someone you do not know? So getting to know this person might just give you insight into one or two things that person is going through, and you can better pray for them. So it just helps to bring this soft side to you. Get to know people, get to know what they are going through, get to know where they live, get to know what they do. Just open up.
Getting to know people will actually help you because we are not or skillful in one particular
Man
place.
is an island.
You understand? It might just be the solution you've been looking for. The next person that you are very close to will be the one to provide that.
Sure.
You understand? But if you don't know, you won't know. You won't know. So getting to know people will help you in your relationship, and especially to make you define this person and know this person very well. You can know how to relate with this person, know them. And knowing people is very, very important. It will help you. So now what we're going to be talking about is let us be hospitable. You understand? Let's be the person anybody wants to come to have a good, a nice, a very wonderful conversation. Or they just want to pour themselves out to you. They just want to be your friend. You understand? And how can we do that? One or two things I would say. Be the smiley person. Smile always.
Smile. Don't carry a straight face.
Smile always.
Talking about smiling, there was a time I used to carry a straight face, and I thought that okay, because when I carry a straight face, people would take me seriously, and I realized that what was coming to me was what happened? What was wrong? So don't be that person that people are always asking what's wrong with you. No, put a smile on your face. Be the solution to someone's problem.
True.
Some people might not like your smile. But that's their business. But most people find a smile very heartwarming. A smile is capable of lifting your spirit on a very tiring or worn out day. Yeah,
it's an exercise that any one of you can just do. Just wake up in the morning, go out in the street of Lagos and just smile. You get just have that smile. I know, and sometimes it must have happened to most of us. You understand? Maybe you're just smiling, maybe because you chatted someone or something funny, then you just look up, the person just smile back like I'm chatting, I'm not talking to you.
But it's small world.
So
smile.
But your smile will attract the kind of person, kind of people that will help you to elevate yourself. You understand? To you. When you frown, people with troubles, with wahala, people that are the people that will come. So smiling is very important. Number 2 is how to be hospitable. Don't judge on the first instance. Don't judge anybody. Because you see this person coming from far, say, oh, this Richard guy. Oh, his background is bad. Never judge a book from the cover. Sometimes you will judge foul judgment, you get. So don't judge anybody from the first look. Don't. And the next one is try as much as possible to give a very good and impressive first impression.
You only have one time.
So the impression at first must be perfect. You understand? Be the friend you want to friend.
Well, not perfect. When you say perfect, it's perfect sounds made up, okay. Right?
I said perfect.
Yes.
Okay. No, it's not perfect because love is not looking for perfection. Love will never look for perfection. What love is looking at is turning that imperfection to perfection. You get? So it's love is a journey from being imperfect to perfect.
Perfect. So just be you. Put your best foot forward, and just try to be open when you meet people. Those barriers really in our minds that are formed by experiences or what we even heard, sometimes and most times they're not necessary. Just be open. Let's learn to be more hospitable. Go out of what you usually do on a normal day and see how that works. It's life. It should be enjoyed, not endured.
Yes, and there's a book you can go out to look out for. There's Why You Act the Way You Do by Tim Lai, to help you to understand temperament and how to relate to people. And I believe today's podcast has blessed you, and try to share it with friends. Try to click on the links, listen to them.
Yes.
Follow us on Instagram.
Yes. Every 7th Media.
On the YouTube.
We are also every 7th.
So send us your feedback. It's very important to help us to tell us that we are doing something and we are really reaching out to you. So let us take note of these things and let's allow love to rule the world.
Remember to subscribe. Hit that button. Like you can hit it. Pop, 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 pop. You understand? Share the link. Share the link. We need more people to see what we're doing here.
All right. So Have a wonderful, wonderful time. And remember to live,
to love,
and to laugh.
God bless you.
Bye.